Good morning to the International Space Station. Today, me, Frank de Winne, together with my international crew, we are ready for another busy tasking day in the International Space Station. Like everybody who gets up to get to work, we first need to clean up a little bit. Now here in the space station, this is not so easy as we would do on Earth. We don't have showers, we don't have baths, and for sure we don't have a lot of water. So everything we do with minimal water possible. So in the morning we just freshen up a little bit, because during the day we do a lot of sports, and of course after the sporting sessions then we wash more properly. So let me show you how we will freshen up in the morning. First of all, we take our washing clothes. We have a bag with water, and this is what we use to freshen up. And yes, we have a very small bathroom here, which is just to the right of me. So let's have a look in our bathroom. As you can see, not very luxurious, but still it's enough space for us to do what we need to do. So water is also very dangerous on the space station because we have a lot of electricity, so we need to be very careful not to spill it. So we just put a little bit in our washcloth, as you can see here. And with gravity, of course, you can form nice bubbles and they can float away. That's why we need to be very careful. Here I'm just making a demonstration, but usually we don't do it like this. Usually we let all the water straight go into our washcloth and then we close it immediately so that we can't spill anything. And now it's washing time. As we said, it's just freshen up in the morning, so it will not take very long. So, that's about it. And now, of course, we also need to brush our teeth. This is very important as well for our health. Also here, we will use very little water. And we have also a very special technique. We still use a normal teeth brush. And we also use normal toothpaste. Again, we will be very economic with everything we are using on board of the space station. Just a few drops of water. As you can see, they are coming out here on my toothbrush. This is all we need. Some are floating away, so I'll try to catch them with my toothbrush. This is more than sufficient water to brush our teeth. Also toothpaste, we will use very little. On the ground as well, we often use too much toothpaste for what we need. So let's just use a very tiny little bit. More than enough. And now, it's actually like at home. However, I can't talk. As you have seen, when we are finished brushing our teeth, we can't use water to spool our mouth. So we just get rid of the toothpaste in a small cup like this, which of course after a while we exchange. And then we use a little bit of water again to clean our toothbrush, because of course we need to keep it clean. So we use a little bit of water. There it goes again. Oops, here is a drop. That's it. And with this bit of water, and again our small clothes, we can clean our toothbrush, which we can replace regularly here on the space station. It's clean and we can use it tonight. So, that was most of our morning routine. Of course, we also need to get dressed, and we also need to use the toilet. The toilet here is the same place as I was in before. It's also totally different than when we go to the toilet at home, because we don't have gravity, so we need a ventilator to be able to make all the fluids and all the nasty odors going away. This is the tube that we use to urinate, and we also have a small toilet here to use for the bigger bathroom. But of course, like at home, toilets are private, so I'm sorry, here you will have to miss the movie. Talk to you later. Bye! Today, my task is to sample the water that we have here on board of the ISS. Indeed, clean drinking water is very important for every human being on Earth, but also for us in space. This may seem obvious to us in the Western world. However, plenty of children, especially in defavorized countries, do not have access to clean drinking water. This is why, in this ESA mission called Oasis, we pay also special attention to water. And this is also why, as a goodwill ambassador of UNICEF, I support their WASH campaign that is there to help millions of children get access to clean drinking water so that they can have a nice future. Today, you see me here taking samples in the Russian module of the warm and the hot water. Later today, I will also take samples in the American segment, and then I will also analyze this water here on board of the ISS. We have a lot of equipment to make sure that we have clean drinking water. And also on the ground, a lot of specialists are helping us to make sure that we have good water and that we stay healthy. So I also hope that you can help UNICEF and other organizations to make sure that children all over the world have access to good and clean drinking water. Because it's not only our future, it's their future. Hello everybody, here I am exercising again. This time it's not a favorite machine, it's actually a machine that has been used before and that we were about to trash on the space station, but we still kept it because you never know what happens in space. We do them rather slowly here on the space station, our squats. Slower than you do them normally in a fitness room, because when we do exercise, this induces loads, structural loads on the space station, and also it's not very good for the microgravity experiments. So we try to minimize the disturbance as much as we can. With the ARED, our advanced machine that we have, there is a special system which takes all those loads and minimizes all the loads on the station. This thing, as you can see, is fixed to the space station. So all the loads that we induce on it by our exercising are transmitted to the space station. That's why we have some limitations. That's why I do my squats slowly. I'm still enjoying it, and should you. Sports is good. It's good for your health, and we should do sports not every day like us here on the space station, but at least a couple of times per week. So keep fit, keep healthy. Bye!